Could the Minnesota Twins go all in on Paul Skenes? Our own Cody Christie put together 2 trade packages for the Pittsburgh Pirates' generational talent. Let's check them out. But first, a quick backstory on Skenes. The first overall pick of the 2023 draft out of LSU was fast-tracked through the minors, making his big league debut on May 11, 2024. Since then, the 23-year-old has been dominant, already establishing himself as arguably the best pitcher in baseball. In 37 career starts, Skenes has a 1.93 ERA and a 24.4% strikeout minus walk rate. Even more astounding is that over his last 7 starts, he carries a 1.12 ERA but has just 1 win to his name. So why would the Pirates trade him with 4 years of team control remaining on his rookie deal? Well, because they're the Pirates. If there's one thing you should know about the Pirates, it's that they hate pitching talent. They have a, let's call it rich, history of trading top-end arm talent. Most notably, in 2018, the Pirates traded young pitchers Garrett Cole, Shane Baz, and Tyler Glasnow, all of whom have gone on to have successful major league careers. However, the Pirates have little to nothing to show for those trades. Currently, the Pirates are 14 games below 500 and 11 and a half games out of a playoff spot. From an organizational perspective, they have just the 16th rated farm system according to Baseball America, despite spending decades as bottom dwellers. Trading Paul Skenes would net an unprecedented amount of talent that could almost single-handedly rebuild a mediocre farm system. So, what packages did Cody put together? The first offer is a haymaker. It would give the Pirates some of the Twins' best talent that still needs seasoning in the minor leagues. It would send Walker Jenkins, Kalen Culpepper, Connor Prelip, and Billy Amick to the Pirates for Skenes. Prior to the 2025 season, Jenkins was in the top prospect in baseball conversation, though has fallen to one of the best prospects in baseball because of his injuries. With Roman Anthony now in the big leagues and Jenkins back on the field, he could once again reestablish himself in that first conversation. Culpepper, the Twins' first-round pick in 2024, has been scorching hot at High A Cedar Rapids. He's rapidly rising up prospect charts, and the Twins would be smart to take advantage of the helium. Prelip, a dominant lefty out of Alabama, has reliever risk and injury concerns, but also has a very high ceiling, whether it be as a starter or reliever. And finally, the Twins' second-round pick in 2024, Amick, has also had an extremely hot start to the season. In this deal, the Twins would be sending 3 top 100 prospects plus a player who projects to be above average to the Pirates, all for Skenes. And now we get to the second offer, which doesn't have quite the same ceiling, but it does offer the Pirates some immediate value with long-term upside. It would be headlined by Emmanuel Rodriguez and David Festa, followed by Kyle DeBarge and Dason Hill donning the black and yellow. Rodriguez has been a polarizing prospect as there is uncertainty if his extremely patient plate approach can be viable in the major leagues. Festa, who has already contributed to the Twins, looks to be a promising mid-rotation arm for the foreseeable future. And then we get to DeBarge, the Twins' first-round compensatory pick in 2024, who is having a nice start to the season thanks in part to a 17-game on-base streak earlier in the year. And finally, Hill, who is similar to Culpepper, has gotten a lot of helium lately due to his 1.50 ERA across his first 24 innings pitched this season. While this deal doesn't feature the high-end talent of the first deal, it offers the Pirates some pieces who are close or ready to compete at the major league level while supplementing with long-term developmental pieces. While it's unlikely Skenes is dealt, and that the Twins would be involved given their conservative track record of dealing prospects, if there was one organization who would deal a generational starting talent, it would be the Pirates. So, are either of these offers enough? Are either of them too much? Join the conversation in the comments and visit twinsdaily.com for more.